Hey, Pour Temecula listeners, welcome back to another weekly bonus mini podcast where we review a local wine or beer. I'm Rick DeLucio, joined by Shannon Cole, and today we're tasting a rare Italian red grape that you almost never see bottled on its own, Ciliegiolo. Specifically, we're pouring the 2021 Estate Ciliegiolo from Cougar Vineyard and Winery right here in Temecula. If you're curious about Italian whites, check out episode 27, where we explore how Cougar helped pioneer varieties like Falanghina and Vermentino locally. And if you're curious about the Italian red wines in our area, check out episode 31 on Italian red wines.
Native to central Italy, especially in Tuscany and Umbria, Ciliegiolo's name comes from ciliegia, the Italian word for cherry. And that's exactly what this grape delivers. It's juicy red fruit with soft tannins and a fresh, easy drinking style. Historically, it was blended into Chianti to kind of round out Sangiovese. But in recent years, producers in Italy have begun using it as its own varietal.
In the United States, Ciliegiolo is virtually unknown, but Cougar Vineyard and Winery changed that. They became the first winery in the country to gain TTB approval to label Ciliegiolo as a varietal wine, and today remain one of the only producers anywhere in the world to offer a single varietal bottling. Elsewhere, experimental plantings have appeared in San Joaquin Valley and at boutique producers like Keep Wines, where it shows a Beaujolais-like lightness, but Cougar has led the charge in giving this grape a home in Temecula.
The 2021 vintage Estate Ciliegiolo we're tasting was hand-picked, basket-pressed, and aged in a mix of American and French oak barrels. With just a few hundred cases produced, it's a rare chance to experience one of Italy's hidden gems grown under Temecula sun. So let's taste it.
Yeah, right off the bat, I think we were talking about this earlier. I get super strong Sangio vibes off this one, which would make sense as it being the parent of Sangiovese.
It is just like Sangiovese without the higher tannins. It's like I already thought Chianti Classico was an easy drinking wine. This takes it to the next level. I could even see this being chilled and drinking it out by the pool.
Yeah, and that's why Keep Wines, I think they do a Beaujolais style with it. So you could see that working really well in this case. I mean, the color on it, it's a medium ruby, maybe even pale-ish, somewhere in that range. I get tons of like strawberry and cherry and cherry licorice off this thing, like Twizzlers or something like that. I think you were trying to define it earlier, but it was like sage, rosemary, herbal angle to this wine.
Some balsamic vinegar notes too.
Yeah,
it really reminds me of a Sangiovese. It's just even easier to drink.
Yeah, and there's still a floral component, like rose and violet to it, that's still going on in the nose. So all that, we talk about oak, but doesn't seem to be used very much. It wasn't definitely not new oak used on this wine, maybe old oak to just let it mature inside of so that it retains those fresh qualities. What about on the palate? What are you getting?
I definitely get some cherry, strawberry on the palate. The acidity is so perfectly balanced in this wine. It is just mouth-wateringly delicious.
Yeah, and the tannins are really low-ish to moderate. I don't get a ton of tannin off this wine. It's not too dry in the mouth, not too astringent. The really well integrated, the oak's really well integrated and all. It's a really well-balanced wine overall, and really kind of upfront and presentable. You don't have to do a lot of digging to get all those flavors. And that's not to say it's not complex. It's just not like overly complicated.
Yeah. So. I feel like it's so Italian on theme. It's
I also get that
straightforward.
That cherry tomato quality to the palate with the acidity to it. It has that kind of, we were talking about what to pair this with, and
I think this would be
thunder.
this would be so good with anything with just like a really good homemade tomato sauce. I think spaghetti would be great with this.
Yeah, fresh
margarita
clean,
pizza.
Tomatoes. Margarita pizza. I said a wild boar tagliatelle, which is a very standard Tuscan fare, and I could totally see this working with that.
Yeah.
The meat might overpower. I wouldn't go too rich with this.
Yeah.
Something lighter, but is really flavorful to kind of balance out all the good flavors in this. All right. So here on to Pour Temecula, we keep reviews simple with our rating system. Dump it, try it, pour it, or buy it. If it's not worth finishing, we dump it. If it's a decent sip, we try it. If it's solid and share worthy, we pour it. And if it's excellent or a great deal, we say buy it. So where does this Cougar Vineyard and Winery Ciliegiolo land for you, Shannon?
I'm 100% buy it. I love this wine, and probably I'm going to go buy some before they sell out to all of our Pour Temecula listeners, because you guys should all go out and buy this.
You should buy this wine. I'm a definite buy it. I think this might be the best wine they have.
I would agree. I also liked the Tyrol de Go that I did buy, but this is a fantastic wine.
This is really nice. Like I said, if you like Sangiovese, I mean, it is Sangiovese, so it's right there. But it's it's not too. Our wines here can sometimes get too like ripe fruity. You know, or what I'm trying to say, too overly ripe, ripe, and this just nails it right on the money on everything. It's pretty outstanding. It's pretty daggone delicious.
What does this wine go for, Rick? Do you remember?
It was in that
40 to 50,
45 to 55 range. I think it was like 50, right around there.
That sounds right. Yeah.
So none of the wines. I don't remember Cougar's prices being extraordinarily steep.
No, they were pretty reasonable.
So, cheers and happy drinking.
Cheers.